Okay. Okay. We are live. Let me just turn this off here. We are live. We are live, baby. Okay, we are live, and I'm here to talk about my WrestleMania stages, arenas, my thoughts and my opinions on basically all the WrestleMania stages. We are gonna go from the beginning to the end right here. All right, baby. So we're gonna do this. So let's start real quick. Even though I think I put it on private, but I guess I didn't. But anyways, let's start with the WrestleMania stages. I'm sorry. Let's see. So the first WrestleMania stage was basically really, most people might say, oh, it was bland. Actually, when you really look at it, I mean, it's just, an open area where the superstars come in. And I'm trying to look for a good picture of it here, and it's not showing. But at least for this picture, let's see. Where the fuck? Okay, open window to a new tab here. Actually, hold on for a minute. That's not working right now. But you know what? Forget it. So, okay. So the first WrestleMania stage basically just has obviously a door, and the superstars come in, and then when they come out, there's a crowd just around them, full around them. It's a sight. It's a sight, to be quite honest with you guys. I'll say that right now. That is quite a sight. And the arena doesn't look like it's that far away, to be quite honest with you. Okay, there we go. I got a better picture here. Yeah, the arena looks like it's not too far away. Yeah, it doesn't look too far away from the what is it? Doesn't look too far away from the entrance, the arena. And I love the way this looks, to be quite honest. I do. I want to mention this right now, since we're all talking about WrestleMania stages. The WrestleMania 1 stage, it is simple. But when we have the crowd next to the arena being part of it, yes, it's not really a crowd because you still have fences around them. It's just the ones that are there are people like reporters and all that stuff. Oh God, guys, like I miss that shit, man. Remember when WWE used to have cameraman back in the day? If you're an old school wrestler, if you know that shit. They used to have cameraman back in the day, and then took pictures and all that, make it feel like it was actually, a real experience or some shit like that. Like you were actually watching something that was, being broadcast. Maybe not in the news or sports news or anything like that, but somewhere. It felt like it. But the fact that they took that shit out pissed me off. Do you know how to take it out? Why they took it out? Because that what? You went to the PG era or some shit like that? That makes no sense. I think it stopped after WrestleMania 22. Did it stop at WrestleMania 22? Because I don't remember at WrestleMania 23. From what I can remember, I could be gone. You remind me, when did these reporters stop showing up around the ring? At what WrestleMania? You remind me. Some people still say that, they still see them sometimes. But now they're in the fucking arena. Now they're in the barricades. They're not part of the experience. I don't know, man. That's just me, man. I always felt that it was cool. That was raw. I don't know. And I do want to talk about the arena itself. I love the red, white, and blue ropes, to be quite honest with you. If WWE brought that back instead of using the white ropes, I wouldn't give a fucking damn. But no, yes, let's use the white ropes. I don't know. To me, the white ropes just tell me that you have no creativity with the fucking ropes. That's just me. Literally, I'd rather have gray ropes than fucking white ropes in my fucking arena. That's just me. That just tells me you're lazy. I don't know. Most people are like, oh, I'm looking too much into it. But nah, man. That just tells me you're fucking lazy. But gonna make it red, at least the most simple color that mostly every sports entertainment uses. Red ropes. So simple, but yet effective. And it looks nice in some arenas. So let's go to WrestleMania 2. WrestleMania 2 was held in multiple places, actually. In WrestleMania 2, I believe... Oh, no, it wasn't. I think it was I forgot what WrestleMania it was, but we did have two steel cages at WrestleMania. This WrestleMania, and a few years after another WrestleMania with Braun Strowman. So two steel cage matches that happen at WrestleMania. That's pretty dope. But WrestleMania 2 took place in Los Angeles, New York, and Chicago. There we go. There we go. I would love for that to happen again, but I don't think we will ever get that again. I think. I mean, despite how much money WWE has, I'm surprised they haven't done that already. You know, like, oh, look at all these WrestleManias. You know, I'm surprised they haven't even done that yet. We have WrestleMania here. We have WrestleMania here. We have WrestleMania here. I'm surprised they haven't fucking done that yet. In one arena you have 5 matches, in another arena you have other 5 matches. But the thing is too, that would piss people off. It pissed me off too, just having in one arena. So you know what? I'm actually glad they kept that shit. I'm actually glad they got rid of it. It was once in a lifetime type of thing. It was nice for what it is, but yeah, you don't want to be a field with an arena of crowd just watching fucking WrestleMania week when you're in fucking WrestleMania. That's just me, man. It would look nice on camera, but when you're there, it will be shit. So yeah, I'm sorry. Good thing I'm pointing that out. The more I think about it, but going back to the WrestleMania stage, I'd just like to give a lot of my opinions on this, the WrestleMania stuff. So WrestleMania 1 stage is basically almost the same thing as WrestleMania. WrestleMania 2 stage is basically almost like WrestleMania 1. From what I can see, it looks basically the same. It looks fine. So let's go to the one of all, WrestleMania. Or actually, let me go back. I started noticing something. So let's start this WrestleMania 2 stage again, because for some reason, it is showing, but it's not saying it. Okay. Damn. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Enough for WrestleMania. Enough WrestleMania 2. So WrestleMania 3. WrestleMania 3 was in Ford Field, I believe. Holy crap. I haven't watched WrestleMania 3, or I haven't even watched WrestleMania 1 and 2, but I'll get to those eventually. But this is just my thoughts on the stages. This is, it is cool. The WrestleMania 3 set looks great. Most people might be like, oh, it's so simple. It just has a little tent. It has the WWF symbol and superstars come out. Yeah. I love that shit. So simple yet effective. I always enjoyed that shit. You know, I like that more than literally the entrances that they have now for Raw and SmackDown, to be quite honest with you. Because those screens, I'm sorry, they're not creative. You put creative things on it, but you're just having you're nothing but a YouTube video now. WWE, you're nothing but a YouTube video. Your video YouTuber that denies that you're a YouTuber. The reason I say that is because look at your fucking goddamn set. Look at your stages. If a YouTuber had that, I'd be like, okay, cool, but you have that, and I'm looking at you like you're stupid. And whoever thought of that, those designs, should be fucking fired, in my opinion. Seriously. When we can create better modern stages than you can, that's a problem. 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 And that's a problem too when entrances like this from WrestleMania 3 looks better than today. Oh, it has nothing in it. Exactly. It's just a tent with a WWE symbol on it. Exactly. And it looks better than what the fuck you have now. That's just me as an old school man, as an old school person, man. I don't know. Looking back at all of this stuff, WrestleMania 3 looks great. It looks beautiful. You have a picture of everyone in that stadium. And you knew it was going to be dark as fuck once it went nighttime because it had no lights. You could tell it had lights, but not so much that you're gonna show a whole crowd. But WrestleMania 3 stage looks beautiful. The whole arena looks beautiful itself. It just looks beautiful. It looks great. And this is when they finally actually started they started numbering it. I don't know if they gave a WrestleMania logo for their arena set, for their arena, for their ring. I mean, so I know they did that for WrestleMania 2, but I don't know if they did that for WrestleMania 1. But I know they did for WrestleMania 3. From WrestleMania 2 onward, they decided to make logos for WrestleMania for their arena itself. So that was cool, in my opinion. And if you actually look at some of the logos of WrestleMania, the classic logo of WrestleMania, it looks like it's being peeled off each year like a calendar. And every time you peel it off, it gets different and different and different and different. It becomes different. I started noticing that, and I'm like, holy shit, that's dope. If you haven't noticed that, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Most people are like, wait a minute, what? Yes, it's like that. You haven't. I remember looking at that on Google, just looking at it, and I'm just like, holy shit. It's actually, it's a rip. And I don't know why it didn't translate on screen. They definitely don't translate that right now because the fine detail of the WrestleMania logo is so different that you need to zoom. I noticed it more when I zoomed into it in the WWE video game, but I noticed it more too when I went to Google and I started looking at it too, and I'm like, what the fuck? So it could be anything. It could be a fake. Maybe it was fan made, but it looks beautiful. That shit looks beautiful, to be quite honest with you. But if WWE never thought of that, you should be ashamed of yourself. Because that shit is creative as fuck. But going back, WrestleMania 3 stage is fine. Again, going back, has a tent, and they do come out with like little sets. The superstars, some of the superstars, I don't know if it's all of them, but mostly all the superstars come in with little big giant sets of a vehicle that looks like an arena itself, and they just riding it to the arena. It looks dope. It looks dope. Some people might hate it. Some people might want to be like, "Oh, that looks stupid," but it looks nice. It looks nice. I don't know. That's just me, man. It looks nice, and I think one day they might return that. It makes sense if they're gonna. I don't know why they didn't return that with WrestleMania 33 with that fucking stage, but I guess they just wanted to grab the point of view John Cena running in through it. That's the whole point why they make that, by the way. And clearly, if you see the set of Raw, they're ready to have John Cena come in. Because look at that. Now more of the crowd is more in to the stage. I mean to the ramp, which is the crowd used to be like this to the ramp. Now they're like this to the ramp. Now they're more closer to the superstars and more closer to the action, which I like. I always liked it that. Why? Because you feel in more of a crowd, obviously. And at least it looks that way on TV. And it looks like that on a big scale anyways, too. So, I mean, look at WrestleMania 1. That's just me, man. So, all right. WrestleMania 3 is pretty good. WrestleMania 4 was held in the Trump Tower or the Trump Plaza. WrestleMania 4 and 5, to be quite honest. And to be quite honest, WrestleMania, I do like the entrance to this WrestleMania. I do like the stage to this WrestleMania. Again, it's simple. It's simple. But you have WrestleMania 4 in the back with the WWF logo in the back, and the superstars coming out right down. And the fans are right there just waiting for them to like say what's up and shit like that. That is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I don't know. Again, simple is more. All right. Sometimes simple is more. That's why I like the WrestleMania 32 stage. Simple is more, in my opinion. And that's why I like WrestleMania 24 stage. The WrestleMania 24 stage, oh God. I'll get to that when I get to that. But This stage is pretty good too. I think it's a repeat too from WrestleMania 5 also. So I think it's pretty good. So the WrestleMania 5 stage is again similar. Oh wait, no. Go back. Go back. I saw something. Hmm. I can't find no pictures for the WrestleMania 5 stage. Same thing with WrestleMania 2. There's barely any pictures of these stages. But let's see. So basically the WrestleMania 4 stage, I mean 4. WrestleMania 5 stage should be the same as WrestleMania 4. It should be. It should be. If it's from the same arena, it should have the same fucking entrance. If it doesn't, you're stupid. uh, oh my god, WrestleMania 6. Holy shit, man. They were in the oh Edge was in this one. I do like this set, to be quite honest with you. You have let me see, go exit that one. Okay. You have I do like that they have the screen all the way on top instead of like somewhere in the bottom. They have the screen all the way on the top where people can see it. Obviously, when they have the screens in the arena, obviously when the people come in, obviously, and then they most likely have the WWF logo on there, most likely. Yeah, the this is it. I don't think that is it. But anyways, they do have the WrestleMania 6 the WrestleMania 6 stage looks pretty dope, to be quite honest. Yeah, it's not a again, it's going back to simplicity always. The simplicity on this shit what makes these memorable, in my opinion. And all they have is a WWF logo on it when the superstars come out, most likely. Because around this time they did have that. Sometimes they go back and forth of putting it there or not putting it there. Because if they're not putting it there, they're making a set. But that comes later. That comes later, very later. And you have to appreciate these guys because sooner or later, WWE stages are going to change very, very soon, right? So the WrestleMania 7 stage. No, not 17. We haven't got to that yet. But WrestleMania 7 stage is basically red, white, and blue. That's the theme of it. And you have the WWF logo, and the superstars come out. And the arena's still the same, red, white, and blue. Ropes. That's why I haven't really mentioned the ropes lately, because it's the same thing. And I do like the logo this time around for WrestleMania 7. It's red. It's cool. It still is mentioned with that whole classic WrestleMania logo that we all seen with that yellowish and all that stuff. Though still, hopefully one day they bring that logo back, just for like maybe for the 40th anniversary of WrestleMania. Because the thing is, WrestleMania 40, the logo was supposed to be, the logo for this year's WrestleMania. That was supposed to be for the logo for WrestleMania 40, but no, things change, so that's different. The WrestleMania 40 logo is different too, but oh well. We're not talking about logos here. We're talking about stages. So WrestleMania 8. WrestleMania 8 stage is literally the same. Actually, no, it's not the same. It actually has a set. I think this is the first time you actually had a set. It had neon on it. It was pretty cool, to be quite honest. And it had the WWF logo. Basically, what the set that they used for Raw at the time is what they used here. And I don't think Raw was even around here at this time, right? Most likely not. Yeah, Raw wasn't even around in this time. This was 92. So Raw wasn't even made yet. So it was after this, most likely. Much after WrestleMania 8. So WrestleMania 8 was held in Indianapolis, Indiana. I didn't talk about it was held in another place, but I apologize for that. I think it was held in Los Angeles in the other area, right? I could be wrong. In the other WrestleMania. WrestleMania 7 was held in, I don't know. But again, I don't know. I didn't look it up. I'm sorry. I just remember for some of these stuff. Not all of them. Sorry. So that's just me. So again, yeah, WrestleMania 8 is pretty cool. And it does have that long ramp. And they don't use a ramp. I mean, they don't use a thing for the superstars to ride in. They didn't use a cart for the superstars to ride in this time. So the superstars had to walk all the way over there. So there is that. And I think this WrestleMania is held in a it's a football stadium, right? But it feels like it's held in a baseball stadium just because nowadays WWE every time they in a foot I mean every time they're in a baseball arena, they always make the ramps long. Look at WrestleMania 9. I mean, not WrestleMania 9, WrestleMania 19. WrestleMania 19 is held on a baseball field. And that ramp is long. It's long. It's long. I think it rivals WrestleMania 30 and it rivals WrestleMania 8. So I think WrestleMania 8 is longer. I think WrestleMania 8 is longer. But most people might think 33 is long. I'll say 19 is longer. I'll say that. I think 19 is way longer. And they just like to embellish saying that, oh, 33 is longer. Motherfucker, most likely 19 is longer. Most likely. And then 8 is beatable. I mean, 8 hasn't been beaten in my opinion. So that's just me. So that's the first WrestleMania that actually had a stage. WrestleMania 8 was the first one that had a stage. But if you want to talk about some major stages that most people might look at WrestleMania 8 stage and be like, no, that's not really a stage. What the fuck you talking about? Or the other WrestleManias. This one, a lot of people might consider this is the first WrestleMania that ever had a stage. Caesar's Palace, WrestleMania 9. This set, despite how you guys feel about the pay-per-view and despite how I feel about the pay-per-view, this set, everything around it is perfect. It got the theme. It has everything that you want. The ropes are different now. The ropes are black and yellow, picking in with the theme of WrestleMania. The set, the arena it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I can't. The logo is even changed. It has a fucking. I mean, the logo is still the same, but it fits with that medievalness, that WrestleMania type logo-ness. Oh goodness, man. Oh, with that Caesar's Palace logo in the back of it, with the back of the logo of WrestleMania, it just looks great. It's great. And then it's all beautiful with the sun and everything like that. You're outside. Oh man. Oh man. Holy shit, man. It's great. One of the reasons why I love WrestleMania 24. I love WrestleMania 24. Okay. I love WrestleMania 24. It is my very first DVD I've ever bought of a WrestleMania, so maybe that probably is it. Not to say I didn't get other WrestleManias on my favorite, like WrestleMania 22, but oh god, I get to those in a minute, baby. Oh, you guys have no idea. I'm gushing right now. I'm fanboying. Yeah, you could say that. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful set. It is. It's a beautiful set. It is. And you have different themes of superstars coming in, also matching with the Caesar's Palace theme. Oh, God. Undertaker fit perfectly with this shit. Yokozuna looked perfect in this shit. A lot of superstars look great in this. Doink looked great in this. All the superstars look great in this. Shawn Michaels fit perfectly in the fucking Caesars. It just... If you told me this was Rome way back in the day, I would have believed it, and I would have fucking had a blast, to be quite honest with you. Oh, with his head, basically, I don't know. Oh, man. That's just me, man. WrestleMania 9, man. WrestleMania 9. They did wonders for this. So going to WrestleMania 10, the 10th anniversary of WrestleMania, going back to where it all begins again at the Madison Square Garden, which I still wish they do held WrestleMania there, but it's too small and everything. Oh, stop fucking complaining and go there. Oh, it's too expensive. Then go to a bigger venue in New York. And I'm not saying go to the same place that you held WrestleMania 29. Please don't. Don't. Be in New York this time, motherfucker. But hold my ass. But anyways, WrestleMania 10, yo, they changed it up with this fucking stage. I love WrestleMania 10. When the superstars come in, the X goes like this and it goes like that when the superstars come in and out. I love that shit. Beautiful, beautiful. This is why I love Madison Square Garden. Why? Because you compromise with the set, and then the set looks beautiful. It has the WrestleMania logo on it, and then it has a big X on it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful set. And then the ropes are still the same from WrestleMania 9. So when you really think about it, WrestleMania 9 and 10 are basically sequels to each other. 9 is a sequel. 10 is a sequel to 9. Sorry. 10 is the sequel to 9. And this is a beautiful set. It is. It's a beautiful stage. I like it. I always had a soft spot with these type of stages, in my opinion. When they always go to small venues and it just have that type of like, oh, I don't know. That's why I like Survivor Series 2003's set too. And also, what is it? What also set? The Royal Rumble 2008 set too, when they go to Madison Square Garden. Those type of sets, guys, I love it so much. I love those sets. I love those sets. I would die on those sets. Seriously. On those stages, for real. People want to complain about those stages, I'll be like, fuck you. I'll die on those stages. Those stages are beautiful. All right. WrestleMania 11 stage. WrestleMania 11 looks pretty dope, to be quite honest. It has like a big dome box type of thing in a way, but inside of it has like layers that are cut out, making it like a pentagon, to be quite honest. So, and the WrestleMania logo looks different. It's all black now. It's black, and the WrestleMania 11 logo is black too. It's pretty dope. It looks dope, and it has like lightning coming out of it too, almost lightning or something like that. It's almost Undertaker themed, también, if you notice. So that's just me. But this one looks pretty cool. I like the way the stage looks for WrestleMania 11. So a lot of people don't talk about this stage, and I know why, because WrestleMania 11 is not really fond of, because this next WrestleMania is really fond of WrestleMania 12, and the WrestleMania 12 set is basically the same thing as the WrestleMania 11 set. You can see a pattern here. With WWE, they do repeat their sets because they're so good. They're good. They're good. Seriously, they're good. Why won't you repeat your own sets? They're good. Nowadays, if you repeat your set, people will be like, "You're uncreative, fuck." But back then, this was good. I didn't mind it. I didn't give a fuck. Most people are like, it's the same set. Then they just throw the WrestleMania 12 logo on it. Yeah, and it's a good set. That's just me. But it's a beautiful set, and they went back to the red, white, and blue ropes. So I don't know if they went like with that with last year. With 2011. 2011 with Yeah, they did. They did. They went back with the red and white and blue ropes with WrestleMania 11, and then we got WrestleMania 12 with those ropes too, which is pretty dope. All right, back to the red, white, and blue. So that's pretty dope. And the thing is, too, I want to go back with those ropes, the red, and blue ropes. They should have that now for WrestleMania at this point. Just pay homage to the classic. I don't know. Is that just me? Is that just me? Maybe it is just me. I don't know. So the WrestleMania 13 stage is exactly like the WrestleMania other stages. Good God. Hopefully I'm wrong here. Can I look at this stage more? Yes, it is. It is the same thing. It is the same thing. It is the same thing. They used it 3 times in a row. WrestleMania 11, WrestleMania 12, WrestleMania 13. They used this stage again, just with the WrestleMania 13 logo. The WrestleMania 13 logo is now purple and it has the 13 on it. I have this DVD, by the way. I love WrestleMania 13, by the way. WrestleMania 13 is fucking dope, to be quite honest. WrestleMania 13 is highly fucking underrated. You got in a fucking hardcore match. You have so many good matches in this match, to be quite honest. Bret Hart is a fucking heel, and Shawn Michaels is like being, one of those heel commentators, but also you kind of relate with him too at the same time because Bret Hart is being a heel too. It's on him, spotlight, it's not on him. Yo, come on, man. WrestleMania 13. WrestleMania 13. How can you not remember WrestleMania 13? That's just me, man. That's just me. It's highly underrated. Highly underrated. My God, that whole pay-per-view. I don't even have to talk about that pay-per-view alone, but it is highly underrated, in my opinion. No one talks about that, man. No, pay-per-view. All right. People talk about more about WrestleMania 23 than 13, which and 3 than that. It's sad. And I understand because WrestleMania 14 shadows 13. Because WrestleMania 14 is also amazing. How do you? Oh God! All right, the ropes for this one, the ropes for WrestleMania 14 are red, and it fits with the whole red scheme. I love the whole thing for WrestleMania 14, man. The set is also pretty long too. It's not that long like WrestleMania 8, and it's not that long like WrestleMania 19. The ramp, I mean. And it's not that long for WrestleMania 33 either, but it's long enough for its time. When you're a kid and you look at that ramp, you'd be like, "Oh my God, that's long," But the WrestleMania 14 stage looks pretty dope. It has like a little it has like a big giant. I do want to say kind of tent area, but like how I don't want to say tent, but it has like this huge structure that's rounded and it has metal all over it, protecting it, and it has lights around it, and it has the WrestleMania 14 logo on it, and it's kind of tiny, but it's there. It looks nice, to be quite honest. It almost looks like a tunnel. That's the best thing I could think of. It looks like a tunnel that the superstars just go in and come out of. It looks pretty cool. In my opinion, it does take place in Massachusetts, so maybe it's paying homage to the sewers. It kind of looks that way, in my opinion, but it looks not bad. Most people will be like, "Oh, come, you're saying it that way, like it's bad." Actually, it's not. It looks nice. I like it. I like it. I do. I like it. It does take place in Massachusetts, so that's why I need to mention the sewer part. You can boo me all you want. I live here, so fuck you. So I like it. I like WrestleMania 14 set. So it's nice. WrestleMania 15. Oh, WrestleMania 15. What can I say? The ropes are red again in this one, which is fine. I don't mind the red ropes. This stage, in my opinion, man, I don't hate this stage, but I don't love it either. It has WrestleMania on it, and it has 15 on it. You have the X and then the 5 under it. That's nice and all. That's cool. And I don't mind it at all, to be quite honest. It fits the Attitude Era aesthetic. And it's not bad. It's just something about it tells me it's unfinished and something's missing. Something's missing. Something's missing. Because when you have this arena in other stages, I mean, if you have this arena in a game, you can't tell, you can't even see the number 15 on it. I'm dead serious. Every time I played with this stage, I couldn't even notice the 15 on the fucking logo when it says WrestleMania. I'm like, is there even a 15 even there? So there's that. That needs to change. Just put the orange and just put the yellow logo of the number 15 on it, like you promoted. I don't know why it's such a fucking problem. I don't know. If not that, then put fucking yellow lights on it. Make it yellow as fuck. Make it stand out. Do something. Because you're using white lights and a little bit bluish. So it's not standing out as much. And I know sometimes the light changes sometimes, which is dope. That's something I do want to mention too. The lights during WrestleMania matches and during WrestleMania stages, when they're not being played by superstars, by superstars entrances, the lights change, and you start noticing that, and they look beautiful. They play with the lights all the time to see what matches the feel of what the match is going to be. And if you notice that, props on you, because I've noticed that for years, and they've done tremendous jobs with that shit, in my opinion. So that shit hasn't stopped. That shit has been great. WrestleMania 16. This stage is basically 3 screens. You got screen here, screen here, screen here. Ooh, California. I have a soft spot for WrestleMania 16, to be quite honest. Is it the best WrestleMania? No, but I have a soft spot with it, to be quite honest. You have the first ever TLC match with Edge and Christian and the Dudleys and the Hardys. That shit is dope. That match is dope as fuck. All right. So there is that. WrestleMania 16 is worthy of a watch, to be quite honest with you. It is. I'll say this. It's better than, when I look back at WrestleMania 16, I'll say this. It's better than more of the modern WrestleManias right now, to be quite honest with you. I'd rather take WrestleMania 16 than some of the more modern WrestleManias now, which is sad. Because this is not the best WrestleMania. But I don't hate this WrestleMania. I actually quite did enjoy myself when I did watch this WrestleMania, to be quite honest with you. WrestleMania, they didn't call it WrestleMania 16. They called this WrestleMania 2000. Yes, because we were in the millennium. And I love that. And the WrestleMania logo, the W, is switched with the WWF logo. Genius. I fucking love that shit. I fucking love that shit. I do. When I first saw that shit, I'm like, guys, do that for now on. Do that for now on. You're promoting your logo, but you're also promoting WrestleMania. Why are you not doing that right now? Why are you not doing that right now? Why are you not doing that right now? You look stupid. Business, money. Man, that's just, hey man, that's just the way. When I see business tactics real quick, I'm like, come on, man, you lost millions there. You just lost millions, like in 5 WrestleManias they could have used this logo on. But that's just me. And yeah, the stage is pretty simple. Just 3 screens, to be quite honest. They're not bad, but they do their job, and it takes place in the modern era, obviously 2000. So it's fine. Oh yeah, and the ropes are black. They're doing that now. They make the ropes black from WrestleMania, which I miss. I miss so much. I really do. I miss that. Remember when the WrestleMania ropes were black? Good times. Good times. Good times. Good times. And we get to, I know you guys wanted me to talk about this one. And people were like, 16. He's talking about 16. Now I want him to talk about 17. WrestleMania 17. This stage is beautifully beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful stage. It is a beautiful stage. No, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It is a nice stage. Simple is more with this stage. You have WrestleMania and it has X17, which means 17. X7, which 17, sorry. But I love it. It's all yellowy and everything like that because of the lighting and everything like that. I love the colorization for WrestleMania 17. It's yellow and blue. Or should I say golden blue? Oh, yes. Yes, I went there. Golden blue. Because that is exactly what I think of WrestleMania 17. Golden blue. Because it is that. It is gold and blue, baby. Hell yeah. It is. It's a beautiful fucking set. And this WrestleMania is literally the best WrestleMania. And the ropes here are obviously black. And I do like the little thing that holds the arena, the apron. I love what the apron looks like. On the WrestleMania logo, it's black basically, or well, actually kind of bluish. Blue, yeah, blue. And then around it, it's blue, and then everything else is like orange. Like the WWF.com is yellow. I keep saying orange, it's yellow. My bad, guys. Getting my colors mixed up too. But yeah, WrestleMania 17 is dope. WrestleMania 17 is really cool. I love that stage. It's a beautiful fucking stage. And every time there's a superstar fighting, they show the superstars in front of the stage of what's fighting. That is dope. That's pretty cool. You see that nowadays sometimes, but back then, that was cool. So we get to the WrestleMania 18 stage. Next one. WrestleMania 19. No. WrestleMania 18 stage. I did like where they put the screens, but as for those rails, the metal rails and all that, what were you thinking? What is this stage? What is this stage? I'm sorry. I do like the screens are cool. You got a few screens that are fun where the superstars come out, and then you got a big screen on top of there. Paying homage to obviously WrestleMania 6, which is pretty cool. I like that. I really do. That's cool. I don't mind that. And you got a little screen in the bottom there where superstars come out, obviously. Not the screens that are floating, obviously, that look like they're floating. But yeah, other than that, this stage looks unfinished, and it shows. This stage looks like it's unfinished. It just does to me. It looks unfinished. What were you trying to make, guys? Were you trying to pay homage to the construction sites people? Because if you are, you did you succeeded. Nothing here tells me a theme for WrestleMania 18. To be quite honest, you're in the fucking Sky Dome, man. You're in the Sky Dome. You can't make a fucking you can't make a sky. You can't make a sky. I'm just saying that as an example. I'm not saying take it. Oh my god! Holy shit, man! Oh my god! Excuse me, because this shit. Hey, anyways, sorry about that, guys, because I can't pause it. It's live, so if it was in other videos, then yes. But anyways, moving the fuck on. Moving the fuck on. This stage is not as good. It's not as good. It's not a bad WrestleMania, to be quite honest. I'm not saying the WrestleMania is bad. This WrestleMania is not bad. But the stage could be so much fucking better, in my opinion. this stage could be a lot better, in my opinion. But we're not going to stay here and dwell on this crap, you know. So let's go back to what is my favorite stage of all fucking time. This is my favorite stage. Still to this day, this is my favorite WrestleMania stage. Still to this day, this is my top 5, top 3 WrestleMania stages. WrestleMania 19 is a beautiful fucking goddamn stage. You have a fucking, it almost looks like a tornado. It literally does. It looks like a fucking tornado going down like a comb and shit like that. And you have WrestleMania logo right there. It looks freaking beautiful and dope. You have like a little, in front of the set, you have like almost like, it almost looks like it was trying to be like buildings, I think, basically, but they're like rectangles, like all together stacked up and shit like that. And then you have the WrestleMania logo inside of it, obviously, because it's a screen in itself. And the logo for WrestleMania for the apron looks beautiful too. You have WrestleMania on it, and then in the back of that logo of WrestleMania, which is blue, it has 19 on it. It just, oh my goodness, man. This stage looks freaking beautiful. I love this WrestleMania. WrestleMania 19 is one of my favorite WrestleManias of all time. It is. It's one of my favorite WrestleManias of all time. I know a lot of people love 17. I know a lot of people love it. But WrestleMania 19 is my favorite fucking WrestleMania. I love this WrestleMania. I fucking love this Mania. All right? Seriously, if I had to pick up 17 or 19, I would pick up 19 first. I'm not saying 19 is shit. I mean, I'm not saying 17 is shit. It's just, it does everything for me. It does everything. It does everything that a WrestleMania should have. Okay? It has the moments that you want. It has some moments that you don't want. Like Brock Lesnar almost killing himself in that, Triple H versus Booker T match. But it has everything. It has everything that you want. To me, I like to think that the WrestleManias that went to Los Angeles, all the WrestleMania movies. But this is the WrestleMania movie. They pointed out in commentary, right? Why not? Why not? This is WrestleMania 19 is literally WrestleMania the movie. There. Could we just admit that right now? WrestleMania 19, WrestleMania the movie. That's it. WrestleMania 19 is WrestleMania the movie. That's it. That's it. That's it. I don't care what no one says. That's it. All right. If anyone says no, you're dumb. Because we have The Rock in Austin. We have Hulk Hogan versus Mr. McMahon. Okay. We have, in the beginning of the match, in the beginning of the call, we have Rey Mysterio versus Matt Hardy, which is a 5-minute match, which I wish they went longer, but the match that they had was actually really good. Really good. Okay? And so many other matches that are in the undercard that are not talked about as much, that are actually really good. All right? The women's match is really good. Also, good God, WrestleMania 19 is WrestleMania the movie. Yes. Okay? Literally, look at the camera angles in that WrestleMania. Don't tell me it's not a movie. Don't tell me it's not a movie. It's a movie. It's a movie. It's a movie. It's a movie. Don't tell me WrestleMania 19 is not a movie. Look at the fucking camera angles. Was it on purpose? They say it's not. But you know what? It's a movie. They made it into movie. Like, tell me if there's any other WrestleManias that was so movie-like quality than this. Tell me. No, tell me. Tell me. No, tell me. Because the next WrestleMania is not. It's not. I'm telling you that right now. It's not. It's not. It's not. No other WrestleMania, in my opinion, has topped that. No other WrestleMania. No other. I am that serious. That's how much WrestleMania 19. That's how much WrestleMania 19 is that good to me. And that's how much I see WrestleMania 19 as that being that good. I know a lot of people love 17, but that's how much I love 19. And that's how much I look at 19 and be like, guys, this is what it is. And if you can disagree, but I would disagree to disagree. Because you got to see it. If you don't see it, at least, then there's a problem. There's a huge problem. There's a problem. But WrestleMania 19 is beautiful. It's beautiful. The set's beautiful. Everything else is beautiful. It's just great. Let's just say Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle almost killed themselves, including Brock, and I'm glad they didn't die. Jeez. Oh God, that's the last thing we need. Imagine seeing, I'm not no, but going. Let's go to WrestleMania 20. WrestleMania 20. Oh yeah, where it all begins again, baby. WrestleMania 20 is beautiful. I love the WrestleMania 20 set. I love the WrestleMania 20 set. It's buildings of fucking New York and everything like that. Has the WrestleMania, and then 20XX on it. Ah, yes. It's a beautiful set. It is. It's a beautiful set. I would have loved to be in this WrestleMania because I've seen clips of of people being there, and it is loud as fuck. And oh God, I would love to be in a crowd like this. I would love to be, in a way I kind of was one day, but I would love to be in a WrestleMania like this, man. I always wanted to go to a WrestleMania, man. I always wanted to. But if they're not going to go back to shit like this and to stages like this, then big arenas, look, I'll probably go to an arena that is probably closed off and it's huge, but that is one thing. But other than that, if it's not this, then I'm not going. I won't go. But I love this set. I love the WrestleMania 20 set. It looks beautiful as fuck. It really does, and it complements everything in the show. To be quite honest with you, so I think it did a good job. WrestleMania 20. Ooh, 20. WrestleMania 20 set is basically paying homage to a movie theater set, a movie theater screen set. It's really, really dope. It's really cool, and it has WrestleMania on it, and it says WrestleMania 21 goes Hollywood. It's pretty cool. I like the set. Out of all the things that the ropes should have been, this probably would have been a good opportunity for the ropes to be white. Yeah, I know. But I think this would have been the time to have the ropes white, at least. It matches a little bit. It will match with it, or at least blue. But then it would look like SmackDown. So, yeah, it wouldn't fit at the time. But, hey, they did change that for WrestleMania 23. Because the WrestleMania 23 set is also pretty dope. I can't explain how WrestleMania 23 is. They do have a WrestleMania 23 logo floating up and down if you actually notice it. In some matches, when superstars come out, it's up. When superstars are fighting, it's actually down right next to the screens. Have you noticed that? I'm like, son of a bitch. And it's actually the logo that the superstars always point out. Have you noticed that too? That's pretty dope. To be quite honest with you. And the WrestleMania 23 set is actually pretty cool. It's actually one of my favorite sets. Is it my top 5 or top 3 favorite sets? No. We'll get to those soon. Obviously, number 1 is the WrestleMania 19 stage. So there's that. WrestleMania 19. So this is not my top 5 or top 3. Where it would be my top 10 or 20? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. At least top 10. Hell yeah. This is at least my top 10 favorite. So, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of WrestleMania 19 with the whole like things coming down a little bit, but it's not exactly it, obviously. But that's just me. These ropes are white this time around. So there's that. First time we actually seen the white ropes here today. With WrestleMania. And to be quite honest, I think that's it. I can't really explain, again, going back, I can't really explain WrestleMania 23's set. It has a screen underneath. It has one screen here, Then it has the WrestleMania logo that goes up and down sometimes, and it's also it's not really a screen either. It's just a logo, and it's obviously thick as hell. That if that fell, that would have killed somebody. And then the walls, at least, are like these big silver plates almost. They almost look like silver plates, not literally plates, but silver pillows. Basically, they almost look like silver pillows, but they're not really pillows. Basically, they almost like look. It's like going. They both going like this, basically. So in a way, when I do look at the WrestleMania, I guess when I do look at the WrestleMania 23 logo, I guess it is kind of like, it could be a boombox. The reason I'm saying that is because I'm looking at it now, and the things that go around it for the light to put the lights in make it look like it has waves on it. So maybe it's a boombox. I don't know. I've always struggled of what WrestleMania 23 was actually about, to be quite honest. It looks nice though. It's not a bad stage. I just always struggle what was the thought behind it. Was it paying homage to WrestleMania 17 stage? Because at least with 17, I know what it looks like. I know what it is. It looks dope. This one, it looks like it's trying to do a combination of a lot of things. It still looks nice though. So it still looks nice. Oh my god, 24. This is my second one. My top favorite WrestleMania stage. The WrestleMania stage is basically a Florida hotel stage, from what I've heard. That is cool. I love this stage as a kid. I still love this stage. This stage is beautiful, man. You have a building, and then the middle of the building that has like, it's more of a almost like a basically it's like a building with another building attached to it, even though it's still a part of it, and it's this big giant skyscraper that's on it in a way, and then it says WrestleMania, and it has like a little sun logo on it too, and it says WrestleMania around it too. It's pretty cool, man. It's really cool, and it has screens on the bottom of the buildings and stuff like that. And there's a nice little ramp that goes a long way to the entrance, and they have like a little big giant tent. Not to say they never had tents when they were outside, but this one a lot of people pay attention to because it literally was a tent. It literally was a tent, So it was cool. And to be quite honest, guys, there's a story behind WrestleMania 24. WrestleMania 24 was going to be held in one of the smallest WrestleMania or smallest arenas. It was going to be one of the smallest WrestleManias of all time. But they saw this arena and they were like, let's check it out. And they told Vince wanted to check it out. They literally told Vince, hey, it's old. And Vince is like, I know it's old, but we can make it look like WrestleMania worthy. And they did. Oh, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. And I think ever since then, they've touched it up. The people, Florida, the government Florida, I think they touched it up a bit. I could be wrong. I've heard both stories that they fixed it, but then they turned it down. Also, I don't know. Hopefully they fixed it because when they went back to Miami, it looks like the same set. It looks like the same stage. The same arena. So it looks beautiful. I love this WrestleMania. Also, WrestleMania 24 is pretty cool. Oh, and the ropes are orange. I think that's why I kept saying orange. The ropes are orange. Oh my god, the tropical theme in this, it's great. It's great. It's perfect. It is perfect. And it's so fucking beautiful, man. It's great. WrestleMania 25. WrestleMania 25 is basically a giant star that says WrestleMania, and it's there. And there's a big giant screen that's accompanying it. This stage is fine. I thought it was fine. I think it's nice. Is it better than WrestleMania 24 stage? No. To me, that was hard to top at that time. we get to WrestleMania 33. That one was hard to top. And this one, they were going to Texas for the 25th anniversary. So, oh, and by the way, a lot of people have been thinking when I heard this on a magazine a long time ago when I was a kid. When there was a magazine of WrestleMania 25, when WWE was releasing these magazines of the WrestleMania 25th anniversary, I got one, and one of the things that they said is that that we won't celebrate the anniversary again until WrestleMania 45, and we're not that far away. So the anniversary of WrestleMania is literally close by when you really think about it. But in a spiritual enlightenment way, that's probably not, we're not even going to fucking make it there. So, oh well. It was nice, but it lasted. So, let's just say that right now. So, WrestleMania 25 was pretty cool. WrestleMania 26, oh my god, yes. This is my third favorite. WrestleMania 26 stage is my favorite stage. They knew they couldn't top. They try to top number 4, and they did. For some fucking reason, WWE made a Mayan pyramid. I don't know why, but to be quite honest, it looks pretty dope, and I like it. I do. I like it. And it fits the aesthetics of everything that's part of WrestleMania, and it has the WrestleMania logo on it, right in the center of it, facing this way. It's really cool. Facing down, basically. Basically facing like facing down. So I was trying to explain how to do it, but I mean how it's facing, but whatever. And they did brought back the tent. There is that. Oh, that good old tent. The good old pyramid tent, basically. So that's pretty cool. I like that. So, yeah, I think that's it for WrestleMania 26. I mean, what else can I say about WrestleMania 26? I could talk more about it, but it's fine. I like it. I really do. It's one of the reasons why it's in my top 3. Top 3 and top 4. So this would have been if this was my top 3 stages, that would have been it. But I'm going to go up to 5 to show you guys. There's a lot more that I like. WrestleMania 27. You know, it doesn't help that this stage is connected to a bad fucking WrestleMania. This stage is not good. When I first saw this stage, it was an omen to what was to come for this WrestleMania. It just has WrestleMania on it, and it has beams coming down from it, basically making it what we've been calling it all the time, a tent. I see what they were doing, but it looks unfinished, and it looks stupid. I see someone that made the exact same thing. I see someone that made the exact same thing in their video game. In the video game, there's a picture here, and it looks 10 times better because they're using the WrestleMania 33 logo for on top of it. You see? At least that looks somewhat finished. This looks like they paid homage to WrestleMania 18, which you shouldn't, because that stage was unfinished too. I wanted to like this. Look, I wanted to like the stage. I really did. And I really, really wanted to like this WrestleMania too. But I couldn't. I couldn't bring myself to like this WrestleMania, man. I couldn't bring myself to like this WrestleMania or this stage, man. It has good matches. It has good matches like Rey Mysterio versus Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton versus CM Punk, and Edge versus Alberto. those are good matches. Undertaker versus Triple H. Those are good matches to go back to. But other than that, stay away from this WrestleMania. Because this stage is even telling you, stay away from me. Because this stage sucks. At least it's not WrestleMania 30 something. Don't worry, we get to that one. Oh god, I just remembered it and it's fucking terrible. Alright. WrestleMania 28. WrestleMania 28 is actually not a bad set. It has WrestleMania on top of it, and it has a screen underneath, and then screens behind it. And it has palm trees behind it too. It's a beautiful set. It's not a bad set. I just feel like it could be better. I don't know. For some reason, when WWE became more HD, they started being lazy more with those sets. I don't know, man. I'm sorry to disappoint you here, but I'm not a big fan of this set. I'm not. It's a passable set. I'll say it's passable. I'll put pass. Oh my god, the WrestleMania 29 set. This set is beautiful. This set is beautiful. And it's a crime that's behind a fucking bad WrestleMania. Oh man. I love this stage to death. I love this stage. You have the bridge, you have the fucking Empire State Building. Oh, come on. This stage is beautiful. This stage is beautiful, but it paid that curse from WrestleMania fucking 9 instead of looking at WrestleMania 19. I wanted this show to be like WrestleMania 19. The thing is, too, it looked like WrestleMania 29 was like, hey, look at 19. And then it decided to be the set decided to be like WrestleMania 19. But the show decided to be like WrestleMania 9. Why? 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 That's the best example that I could put for WrestleMania 29. The best set since WrestleMania 19. The show, WrestleMania 9. That's impossible. That's impossible. That's impossible. No, seriously, that's impossible to do. But yet, no, this company did it. They proved the impossible. Oh, man. By the way, this is my top 4 stage. How could it not? How could it not? How could it not? This is my top 4 stage. I love this stage. This stage is good, and it has to be part of my 4. It has to be. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? Good God, this stage is beautiful. I know this WrestleMania stage is saying, come back to me. Come back to me for the stage. And some of the matches were good too. Remember Triple H and Brock Lesnar? Remember Undertaker versus CM Punk? It's like, yeah, but anything else? Yeah. I don't remember anything else from that. Bye. Oh, God. I cry sometimes because it's a beautiful stage. Beautiful stage with a lackluster show, man. God, it's terrible. WrestleMania 30. All right. The WrestleMania 30 stage is not bad. It has WrestleMania on it, and it has XXX. Hey, it's Pawn. No. It has WrestleMania on it says WrestleMania. It says 30 on it, XX, and it has the logo. Basically, it's the WrestleMania logo on it. Literally, if you see the WrestleMania logo, if you see the WrestleMania 30 logo, that is the set. That's what they did. That's what they did. And you know what? I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I really don't. To be quite honest, I don't mind it. I don't. Looking back at it, looking at it now more, I don't mind it. I really don't. And this is where the streak ended. Undertaker streak, 21-1. but obviously we got that Daniel Bryan moment too. So this WrestleMania 30 is actually really good. It is. WrestleMania 30 is good. Better than 29. Better than 28. The more I can think about it. 28 wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. I'd rather go back to if someone told me, hey, I like WrestleMania 29, I'd be like, yeah, it's fine. But I'd rather go back to WrestleMania 24. I skipped WrestleMania. I skipped like a whole bunch of WrestleManias because WrestleMania 27 sucked. We all know that. No one doesn't want to see WrestleMania 27. God no. God no. Even if you want to binge watch the WrestleManias, don't watch that. Don't. It's not even fucking worth it. But WrestleMania 30 looks great. WrestleMania 31, it's the same thing as WrestleMania 28. The only thing is, it has colors like Pepsi instead of the blue. And it has a play button in the middle, which is pretty cool because it's in the WWE network now. That's nice that they did that. Paying a theme for it. Why wouldn't you at this point? To be quite honest, why wouldn't you? It's fine, but it's not my favorite stage. It's not. When I first saw this stage, I was so hyped to see what stage it was because I was like, oh, cool. It's probably going to be like, because when I saw the play button logo, I'm like, cool. It has to be something, probably a screen or something like that. Maybe it could pay homage to, Table Tuesday or something like that, or Cyber Sunday. It would be cool. And I looked at it and I'm like, I was so disappointed. So fucking disappointed with this fucking. So disappointed. Don't do this for WrestleMania 39, guys. Please don't do this. If you do this for WrestleMania 39, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Don't make a stage like this again. Please don't. Don't make a stage like this again. Don't make a stage like this again. Don't. Right? Because the next stage is a lot better. WrestleMania 32. WrestleMania 32 stage is cool. It's actually cool. It really is. You have the Texas star that's in the bottom. You have the Texas star that's on top, and you have like a big giant screen that the superstars come out of, basically. And it's pretty cool. I like it. You do got the WrestleMania logo where the star on top is, basically. Excuse me. But it's pretty cool. I like this set. Is it my fifth favorite stage? It might be. But the reason I say it might be is because I have a soft spot with this stage. I do like this stage. And to be quite honest with you, I have a soft spot for a little bit of this WrestleMania. It's not a good WrestleMania, but I have a little bit of a soft spot with it, kind of like WrestleMania 2016. But hey, I guess it's a guilty pleasure WrestleMania, right? We all have those. I'm sure someone has a guilty pleasure with WrestleMania 9. I do too sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. But so yeah. Will I put in my top 5? No. But as of right now, I'll say I like it, and I may put in my 5 later on in the future. So as of right now, no. The WrestleMania 33 stage. Oh, this stage is beautiful. You have a fucking map. You have a fucking globe with WrestleMania on it, stairs coming beneath, and then you have roller coasters all around. This is my 5th favorite WrestleMania stage. Yes, how could you not? This is my favorite fucking WrestleMania stage. It's beautiful. You have the roller coaster theme. It's fucking awesome. It is. It's fucking awesome, and it's a beautiful stage. It's a beautiful fucking stage, man. It is a great stage. It's a great stage, and this is one of the longest ramps in WrestleMania history. Yeah. Okay. I believe that. Yeah, sure. But yeah, this is a good arena. and I do like the tent area. Literally looks like an arena itself, which is pretty cool. I thought that was kind of funny because I didn't even mention this too. The tent for WrestleMania 29 had the Statue of Liberty on it. That was cool too. So, um, so this is cool. WrestleMania 34. Oh my God, that's a thing too, man. WrestleMania 34, 34 and 33 stages fight with my number 5 sometimes because 34 stage is really beautiful. It's a jester mask, and it's a beautiful, and it says WrestleMania across from it. It is a beautiful stage. It's a beautiful stage. It is, and to be quite honest, I kind of have soft spots for this WrestleMania too. Um, I love the stage. The stage is beautiful. So I should probably make a top 10 or top 10 guilty pleasure WrestleManias. But yeah, this is a beautiful stage. It is. It's a beautiful stage, and I liked it ever since when I first saw the stage since day one when WWE announced it in their reps in their YouTube page. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was a beautiful stage. Beautiful stage. WrestleMania 35. Oh my. I've seen. You went back to New York, right? You went back to New York, MedLife, right? You went back. Okay. You went back to MedLife, right? You didn't decided to like probably up the ante or try a little bit or try to be creative more with what you did with WrestleMania 29 stage. But you didn't. You didn't. You didn't. You didn't. You didn't. What did you do with the WrestleMania 25 stage, man? What did you do with the WrestleMania 25 stage? I'll get to it. I'll explain it later. If you remember, you remember. This stage is bullshit. This set is bullshit. It's the same sets that you see in SmackDown and Raw now. Oh my fuck. Oh god. This set is just a screen with the WrestleMania logo on it. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. It's just a fucking screen with WrestleMania logo on it. And no, it doesn't say WrestleMania like the previous WrestleManias. No, it's literally inside the screen itself, WrestleMania. That's it. Like, the logo that you put on screens and shit like that, like you do in the video game, that shit. This stage is bullshit. When they were creating the stage, it looked like it was going to be like a hotel building. And I was like, okay, cool. I could see that. And then, different lights with different buildings, like or something like that. I'm like, I don't know, like tic-tac-toe, some bullshit like that. I don't know. I thought it'd be cool. No, that's how the arena was being made. And I'm like, oh, so we don't know what's going to finally look. Oh my God, I'm scared. Oh my God. This stage, man. Oh man. Oh God. Oh. I can't with this stage. I can't even look at it sometimes. I can't. This stage for your 35th anniversary of WrestleMania. What do you make? What stage do you make? WrestleMania 5 had a better stage than this. WrestleMania 25 had a better stage than this. WrestleMania 15 had a better stage than this. And I don't even like that stage that much at all. But I want to take that stage than this stage. Good God. What were you thinking, you dumb motherfuckers? Bland, boring, lazy. It told me everything about the show. I don't remember this WrestleMania. I don't remember WrestleMania 25. I don't. I do not. I do not remember WrestleMania 25, guys. I don't. I don't remember it happening. I watched it. I know that, but I don't remember it happening. I'm dead serious. That's sad. That's sad. I wonder why I don't remember none of it. Because the screen, because your fucking set is a screen. No wonder I don't remember it. It's unfucking creative as fuck. God. WrestleMania 26 stage, and this one is so much better. Even though it's a screen also, it kind of pays homage to WrestleMania 16 stage, which is fine. And I don't mind that stage. So I don't mind WrestleMania 26 stage. It was the pandemic. And then you got the WrestleMania logo that people point out to right next to the announce table. I love it. I love it. I do. I love that they actually went out of their way to be a little bit creative with this set. I love it. I don't mind this WrestleMania set, to be quite honest with you. I don't mind this WrestleMania stage. I don't. I think this WrestleMania stage is pretty good for what they can do for what was happening, obviously. And I thought it was fine. The WrestleMania 27 stage is basically a pirate ship, and it is fucking as awesome as you think it is. And it is. It's awesome. It is. It's awesome. It is. It's awesome. It's in my top 10. It's in my top 10 favorite stages. It's in my top 10 favorite stages. It is. It really is. Same thing with the WrestleMania 34 stage. It's in my top 10 stages. It's literally my top. It's that good. It's that beautiful. It's really beautiful. Yeah, you got screens in the bottom too, but literally you're gonna have screens in it most likely where the superstars come out of anyways. And then you have like almost like I wish they did put a gate there because I think the gate will make it more there. I think it is there. I think they do have a gate. I could be wrong, but it looks great. It looks great. And the flag that the ship has, it says WrestleMania with a skull on it too. Oh, great! It looks great. It looks beautiful. It's a beautiful fucking stage. A lot better than WrestleMania 35. WrestleMania 38. Oh, this is the last one. 38 stage is not bad, but it's not memorable. It just makes me think of the WrestleMania 25 stage. And the WrestleMania 30. At least the WrestleMania 32 stage was different. It did have a star, but at least it was different. This one is just WrestleMania with a star on it, and it's leaned back like this. Oh, okay. Give me something more. Give me something more. So that's it for the WrestleMania stages. That's all my thoughts and my opinions on it. I know I went crazy on the 25 one. Oh god, I can't think of the 25 one. The 25 ones. I mean, not the 25 one, the 35 one. WrestleMania 35 stage is just so bad. It's just really fucking bad. All right, like I wanted to have the 18 stage than the 35 stage because at least I would talk about more to see like what they were trying to do. Oh man, shit. But that's it. That's really it, guys. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I know it's been a long video, but thank you guys for watching. And tell me what you guys think about the WrestleMania, my thoughts on the WrestleMania stages. And tell me what you guys think about the WrestleMania stages in general, of how much I talked about them, of what you thought about them. What's your favorite WrestleMania stage? You know, and what's your guilty pleasure of WrestleMania also? And what's your guilty pleasure of WrestleMania stage? You know, I'm sure we have them. You know what I didn't do? I didn't talk about WrestleMania 22. I skipped WrestleMania 22. Motherfucker. All right, I say that right now. The WrestleMania 22 stage, good thing I'm about to say that before I ended it. The WrestleMania 22 stage is literally my fifth favorite one. It's my favorite. It has the WrestleMania logo on top of buildings, and then they change color depending what superstar comes out. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful fucking set. It's a beautiful fucking set, and you have superstars pictures all around the arena and stuff like that. Oh, it's in Chicago. Oh, it's a beautiful set. It is a beautiful set. It is. It's a mwah, mwah. It's a great set. It is a great set. Okay? It is. It's a beautiful fucking set, man. I have nothing else to say. So I could just keep saying it's a beautiful set, it's a beautiful set, it's a beautiful set, because that's all I can say at this point. With some of these sets that I love, they're all great and they're in a unique way, and they stand out, and they make WrestleMania stand out too, and they make the show stand out. Especially if there's a few matches that you might not like, but if there's a WrestleMania that has a good stage and a good show, oh, best of both worlds, man. Best of both worlds. So I'll see you guys later, and be safe.